Hey Aqua Gang Gang, what's up? Phoenix Angel 888 here with another reading for us, y'all. Okay, I have a story to tell beforehand. It was hilarious. But I think it's for somebody out here bringing you back to your childhood, okay? I know I used to do it when I was younger. I used to get all my pillows and blankets, and I would get into the bathtub, and I would sit and I would just watch a movie, or I just read a book or something, okay? Well, I left and then I came back home. I had to go to the gas station real quick, and I found my daughter in the bathtub with all her pillows, all her blankets, even the kitten. And she was watching a movie, I guess, beforehand, but then she ended up falling asleep. So that was the story time for today, okay? I don't know who needed to hear that, but it was so cute. I took a picture of it and everything, so. Yeah, I made me a smoothie because I didn't feel like eating a meal, so I made me a smoothie. I put broccoli, I think I got strawberry, peaches, mango, strawberry lemonade, chai seeds, and then there was another, I think it was passion fruit that's in there as well. But no, ma'am. Okay, lock the top lock, please. Thank you. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. Don't come over here. What are you doing? All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, you may have some clingy energies that's in your area right about now, or that's in your energy field. But nothing too big you can't handle, okay? So make a wish, Aquarius. All right, we're gonna go ahead and see for the collective Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's see what the overall energy is for today. What's the overall energy for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm hearing that one song. I don't know who it's by. I wanna rock with you all night. And sunrise and rock with you. Okay, so somebody may want to like take you out dancing or clubbing, or just take you out to have a good time. Or they want to come over and have a good time, invite you out, something. Okay, I'm getting a lot of party energy, or like laughter, having fun, joyful, high vibrant energy. I'm hearing stick it out is gonna be worth it, okay? So, let's see. We got comparison. Give me two more. Oh, thank you. Comparison, sexy time, and big picture. Okay, so I feel like somebody is in your energy right now comparing the time that you have, that you spend with somebody else. They're not seeing the big picture. They're not looking at, oh, I just heard they trying to take your spot. Okay, so I feel these could be like, I'm getting it's two people, and they're reminiscing on their relationships. And they're trying to find the big picture of the situations. They're comparing their relationships to each other. Clarify this comparison. What's this comparison, Holy Spirit? Did you see how the cards hesitated like that a little bit? Like my hand was like rolling a dice. Like somebody wants to gamble the relationship. Or they realize that they gambled the relationship by comparing their relationships to each other. Momentum. Something's gaining momentum. clarify this comparison. We got finish line. So somebody finished and somebody didn't. Somebody passed the test and somebody didn't. It could be about body work. I do see, you know, in the finish line, she is focusing on her body. She is highly protected. 444 right here. Okay, so this could be in like a race or something. A race for health is what I heard. Divine timing. Oh, no. Somebody, okay, this is weird. Okay, this gotta be some male energy because I don't think females do it. I know I've never experienced this, okay? But what Spirit is showing me is they're comparing, two people are comparing the time, how long of a time it took to get with you, per se, your body, okay? Have sex with you. Somebody's comparing, okay? So somebody may, like, you could have like rejected somebody, but it was all in divine timing. It was supposed to happen. You were supposed to reject this person because you realized that the sexy time with your person was actually the bigger picture. Aha. Smile for the camera. Say cheese. Clarify the sexy time. Yep, community. Oh, so somebody thought you was a community hoe. And they figured it out that it was not true. Okay, what else? What's the sexy time in community? Sneaky, sneaky. You see how she got that hand behind her back? She like, oh yeah. The whole time she like, I'm locked in with this other person. I don't know what you talking about. Look, community and sneaky with sexy time. They wanted to get you in the bed and thinking that it was cool. What? Aquarius, do these people not understand who you are? Like, you don't just give it to anybody. What? Dude, what's this community and sneaky? Create. So they wanted to create a time, but you had the inner strength that you needed. You're working on creating. So they could be in the midst. This could be possibly in the mix. They're trying to set you up. But you're looking towards this bigger picture. This is the end goal. It's the bigger picture. They wanted to create a fantasy off of your ass. That's what I just heard. Create a fantasy off of your ass. What? We got shadow work and flow. Okay, the bigger picture. You're taking the flow. They told me to put those back. You're probably focusing on shadow work right now. Like that's what I'm not picking up Aquarian energy at all. Manifest. Yeah, bigger picture, manifest. Okay. Burdens. So you're manifesting your burdens away. Or this is what you're focused on. I don't necessarily feel like it's you're focusing on like your burdens, but you're working towards getting yourself out of the burdens. With this manifest here in this bigger picture, they wanted to see you in the burdens, drowning in your sorrows. But they didn't understand that the bigger picture was that you work good under pressure. Not a lot of people could do it. Not a lot of people can work under pressure. What you getting, baby? What is that, popsicle? You're hungry again? Make you some noodles. Yeah, fresh start. You saw the bigger picture and you manifested your burdens away by creating a fresh start. Because then we have divine timing, create, and fresh start.
How do you use these scissors?
Those aren't scissors, baby.
They're not.
No, those are tongs. Hold on, y'all. Okay, Aquarius, so this is definitely good. Divine timing, create, and fresh start. You manifested your burdens away, and you're stepping in, or you already stepped into it. Hold on, let's use another day. And I'm not even gonna do that because it already done smoothed out. Like, whatever that was at the beginning, it was like, ain't no comparison. You are in a whole league of your own. Be careful, baby.
I used a knife before.
I know.
Yeah, they're gonna teach me.
All right, Holy Spirit. What does the Aquarius need to know? I feel like whatever's going on, it's not even like in your energy. It's not even around you. So you're not focused on it at all. You're focused on the things that you have going on. You're creating new things. Yeah, transformation, 22. Breaks down to a 4, stability. Okay, you're in your cocoon. Okay, so you could be in hermit mode right now. Just focusing on yourself, just relaxing, resting, taking the time that you need. Yep, look, truth. Okay, you're looking deeper into your truth. A lot of people may not want you to speak your truth, but at the end of the day, it brings you abundance. Okay, and you are also having an ascension. Thank you, baby. While teaching along the way. Okay, so you could be a teacher, or this is what the divine is pushing you to do. Once you go through, yeah. Hold on. They said no, switch it. Transformation, teaching, truth, ascension, abundance. I heard in that order. So while you are transforming and going through this transformation, your next step will be to teach and share your truth about your ascension, and then this will bring you abundance. We have 22, 14, 12, 24, 13. Divine timing and teaching are both number 14. So 14 could be significant. That's crazy because I'm born on the 14th of February. So I know for a fact this is a sign for me. This is clarified for me. So, y'all, it's time to make that change because we are all teachers in some type of way. Even if we don't have a paper certificate, okay? You don't need a paper certificate to teach something, okay? You don't. Because in that case, then I gotta go back to school to be a mother and get my certificate, okay? Because as a mother, I teach. I teach my child the right and the wrong ways. I teach them truth, money, how to clean, okay? How to take care of themselves, how to do personal care. So if I need a certificate for that, then what are we doing here? What we doing here? I look so old when I do that. Somebody could be making faces at you or like just trying to get you to smile and you're just like, What we doing here? Yeah, what we doing here? Yeah, I'm fried today, okay? I've been in a good mood this last couple of days. Like, yeah. Ain't nothing finna mess me up. Not right now. Nope. Alright, what else, Holy Spirit? Look, it's all good. 18. And ancient wisdom, 34. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. Look, it's confirming. It's all good. It's all good. In the hood. Yo. Checking it. Ancient wisdom. Yeah. Reunion of souls. You got your soul back. You got your energy back. It's been a while since you've been in your own energy, hasn't it? I'm talking about like from other people being in your energy. And now you have your full power and your full energy back to you. After you call it back, it's going to feel a little weird because it's like, dang, like, you know how it's like the first winter coat of the season that you get, and it's the one that's kind of like all stiff until you like actually like feel it in. That's how I'm seeing, because you've grown so much that once you get your power back, it's like that new coat, and you gonna have to fill in all those areas with everything you learned while having your energy being depleted by other people. Once you get it back, man, you gonna be like, I got this. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's move on. Is there anything else we need to know from this deck, Holy Spirit? Yep. Okay. The feminine energy. And we got integration, 33. Integration, feminine energy, and duality. So now that you understand, so what I'm getting from these three, now that you understand the balance between your masculine and your feminine energy, you now can step fully into your feminine energy while having your divine masculine take the lead on the masculine energy. Or if this is for singles, okay, if I'm speaking to an Aquarius single, you understand both masculine and feminine energy. So now you can operate, if you're a feminine, you can operate in your feminine energy and still have that masculine energy back there when you need to pull it out, or your book bag, or your purse, okay? All right, you could boot up and suit up. That's what I'm seeing somebody go like this: boot up and suit up, okay? Boot up and suit up. Isn't that a song? I boot up, I suit up. I don't know. Sounds familiar, okay? All right, let's move forward from this. All good energy, Aquarius. That is very, very, very good. I don't think we've had energy like this on my channel, like this. Maybe possibly one of my beginning videos about 4 years ago, 3 years ago. It's been about 4 years ago now. 5, maybe. But yeah, okay, let's move on. What do we need to work on? Okay. To make sure that everything goes smooth in this transition, what do we need to work on? The Aquarians, what does the Aquarians need to work on? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Aquarius. What do they need to work on so we can make sure that this transformation goes smoothly? Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Okay, so you could be stepping more out into your imagination side where because we have create here and fresh start. So you could be creating new things that you have to pull your imagination out. Okay. I also heard that you may need to balance out your imagination because it could be, I'm hearing overstimulated. So somebody could have an overstimulated imagination to where you have to continue to balance it out so it does not hinder what you see. If that makes any sense to you. I hope that makes sense, okay? All right. Just don't be thinking all crazy stuff, okay? Just keep, because we can go there. Aquarians we have the freedom to go there, believe me. We used our imagination a little bit too over the top sometimes. But we always end up balancing it out, okay? Freedom. I process the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Okay, so you're embracing your imagination and the aspect of you being able to create. And then now you are processing the power. And you know that you have the free will to create anything. Anything. Your own happiness, whatever you want, and you're accepting it, okay? I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So always remember, imagination is the key when it comes to creating things. Understand that you always have a free will. Everyone has free will. And accept the things that you cannot change. I'm loving the straightforward, just straight to the point. Thank you. Goodness. Like, I honestly wish that, not just for myself, but for everyone. I honestly wish that our communication gets to this point where it's straightforward. There's no questioning, putting it, doing all that where we have to use our imagination and our intuition because all the details and everything is not there. No, things are about to start being straightforward, to the point, to the truth. 12 could be significant. 18, 34, 24. Spirit at the bottom of the deck, okay? So let's see what our dragons need to tell us for today. Dragon spirits, what advice do you need to tell the Aquarians at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I just heard wildest dreams, okay? So something is about to come to pass and it's going to be your wildest dreams. Like you thought you would never get it. You thought you would never get it, but it's all good. They keep pointing me to the 18. It's all good. Serene. Peace. Calm. What I just pictured, what I just saw, so peaceful. They showed me an image of a couple sitting on like I don't know if it was a cliff or like, it has a gate, or not a gate, like a fence. So it could be like even on the side of the road, like, on the highway or something. But it's like they're sitting on the grass and they're watching the sunset. And the sun is right in front of them, and it's just going down. And they're just sitting there holding themselves. Well, each other. That's what I got when I felt this card. so calm, so peaceful. Not a sound in sight. You'll understand that if you understand and understand, okay? Merlin the dragon. Witchy. Okay, so somebody could be using or developing their crafts. Merlin. I heard that. Isn't that on Netflix somewhere? Merlin. I've heard that name before. All right. What's the last one? We got crystal. So you could be working with crystals. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so you got 2 Grandmaster Dragons out here. Okay. Alright, Aquarius. Let's do 107 first. We'll do the first one that came out. Oh, that's crazy. I am the lapping of waves in the morning sun. Gently flowing water and a warm summer breeze depict the dragon's energy beautifully. Serene connects to the calm and resilient energy of Mother Mary, so you can rest assured that life is going to settle down, especially if it has been rather turbulent of late. Remember that the tranquility you seek lies within. The volatile outside scenario is only a mirror of turbulence inside. Call upon me to guide you to that place of heaven you crave. Observe your life experiences changing as they begin to mirror your inner feelings of serenity. She encourages us to go gently with ourselves. We are quick to nurture ourselves, but often neglect our own needs. We must feed ourselves with that which brings us joy and makes us feel alive. As we accept that we are important, our world experiences will reshape and shift in a positive way. Okay, so remember that you are important. You are important, okay? And then Merlin, continue your journey to discover what you need to learn and understand and own. That's Merlin the dragon. Okay, so we just got done reading Serene. Okay, now this is Merlin. Okay. Continue your journey discovering what you need to learn, understand, and own. Merlin the dragon, to give him his full name, is an incredibly large and sage old dragon whose message is one of teaching and learning. If he has found his way into your reading today, his message is this: not all things are as they seem. Some are images being reflected back to you in order for you to understand discernment and learn the lessons of self-trust. Only once you have done this, you will discover how to stand in your own power and own who you truly are. The Grand Dragon Masters are able to shapeshift between their dragon and human or angelic form, in whichever guise he adopts. Merlin is the teacher of the teachers, So heed his wise counsel. You are unable to teach others until you fully understand the lessons yourself. Once you have mastered these, you are in a position of clarity and ownership and can share your wisdom with integrity and power. Until then, hold your tongue and continue your journey discovering what you need to learn. Understand and own. Only then you will be in the place of authority to share your knowledge with others. If you notice that owls keep crossing your path, know that Merlin is around and willing to share his infinite wisdom with you and show you what you need to learn. He will stretch you and often answer questions with another question, encouraging you to seek the answer from within. He is not an easy grandmaster to work with, but he will guide you well. Okay. So Aquarius, right now we are about to be in the teacher seat, or he's presenting himself because he is the teacher, okay? We are in the learning seat right now, or we are about to be pushed into the learning seat. I just heard it's 50-50. Okay, so it's 50-50. So it's 50 of us, or half of us out there that are going to be in the learning seat. And then the other half is going to be in the teacher seat. And then it's going to switch. So there are seasons that you are going to switch back and forth. From you're going to be the teacher season, and then you're going to be the learning season, okay? But for right now, I feel like we have stepped into the teaching season. You have mastered a lot. You have accepted a lot. You're now, because we have teaching here. Don't forget, we had teaching here already, and truth. So teaching and truth. All right? But call upon him when you feel like you need assistance. That's what I just heard. Call upon him when you feel like you need assistance. Even when you are in the role of teaching, he'll be there to teach you and to guide you, okay? All right, now let's move on to Crystal. 96. Oh, my nose is itching. Haha, what did I just say? Thank you, Spirit. Crystal, let me guide you in flowing with the rhythm of your life. This beautiful and peaceful dragon's main role as a galactic dragon is to support all indigo and crystal children who have special and unusual abilities and traits. Adults and those on the autistic spectrum, she is in fact named after the crystal children. She fully understands the complexities that can accompany these children and adults. So is here to support them and their families as much as possible. She urges us to explore the riches of talent in which area works for them. For example, this could be numbers, sports, art, music, or poetry. Or pottery, sorry. Okay, poetry could be significant. Okay, or anything that allows the mind to unleash and creativity to flow. She understands that the classroom, with the restraints and rules, rules of quiet and concentration, often does not work for these naturally inquisitive artistic souls. If Crystal has swooped into your cards today, she encourages you to add color, vibrancy, or shape to your life in any way you are drawn to. She asks, have you become too rigid in your thinking? expectations, or outlook on life. Let me guide you in flowing with the rhythm of your life. And loosen any feelings of tensions from your body. Allow your mind to daydream. Let it explore new possibilities, find creative pursuits, and free your soul. Our lives rarely flow along a straight route. They are always full of twists and turns. She goes on to say, learn to flow the ebb and flow of the tide of your existence here on earth. Struggle and resistance do not serve you. They simply frustrate and vex you. She asks us why we do a job we hate or stay with a partner we can't communicate with. If it makes us unhappy, be true to yourself. Be authentic in your life and allow yourself to let go of all that doesn't bring warmth to your very being. Crystal encourages us to follow our dreams, live our joy, and be open to new possibilities. Wow. Whew, that hit the heart center right there. I was whoo-wee. That's so good, y'all. Ooh. Alrighty. I'm hearing smile for the camera. I don't know if somebody on the other side telling me to smile for the camera. Okay. But hello. And I got my big old cheeks in here. Alright, so let's get some Moonology cards. I'm loving how the last couple of readings has just been at peace. Like, the energy has just been like, it may have come in chaotic, but believe me, it left out like we chopped them up. Like, ain't none of that low vibration over here. Yeah, I don't mind my hair. It's in the process of getting done, okay? All right. Let's get some closing messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Closing messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I just heard watch this. I don't know what's about to happen, y'all. But I guess watch this, okay? And then, also, when you watch, please like, share, comment, and subscribe so you can get the notifications for when I upload on the channel. Alrighty. Let's get some closing messages for the sign of Aquarius, Holy Spirit. Ooh, full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Okay, so take some time to detoxify. You could be dealing with the Taurus. Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. That's the second time we got bigger picture. Okay, so somebody could be using an arrow, or they have an arrow, or they're looking for the directions. Inner compass. You're detoxifying your inner compass so you can fully hear and see. First quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. Okay, so I'm also getting, okay, here we go again. All right, something else to pick up. Okay, so I'm also getting too that there could have been some people in your past that wanted to humble you, but you detoxified them and you already saw the bigger picture. They thought they was ahead of you, but they was actually behind you. That's what I just heard. Okay. Reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon is Scorpio. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio, a Gemini, Sagittarius, a Leo, or a Taurus. Yep, know your worth. Reveal what needs to be seen. Yeah, this is you. You're revealing what needs to be seen to people. She has something in her hand. What is that? She has a crystal in her hand. Okay, so crystals are going to be significant at this time for you, Aquarius, okay? So you may, if you have some, you may need to go ahead and cleanse them. Get them re-going. I'm hearing re-going. Re-going. What is that? Re-going. Give me a bow. It says full moon in Gemini, but I just heard follow me. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Gemini that wants you to follow them, or they're saying follow them. Okay, embrace the flow of life. Maybe they want you to embrace them or embrace the flow. Be their other half, I just heard. Okay, so you know how Geminis have two halves, okay? This other person wants you to be their other half. And then know your worth. Okay? New moon in Taurus. So we got two Tauruses out here. We got a Leo, a Sag, a Gemini, and a Scorpio. This could be you, this could be them, or this could be something highly aspected in your chart, their chart, whoever's chart. Okay? Somebody's chart. But it done smooth back out. Like after they was trying to get in, it's like, nope. We ain't doing all that. The energy went booted right back out. My ancestors are not playing. We're not doing no karmic readings anymore. We doing for the Aquarians what we need to know, so we can get to the next level and the next area in our lives. Okay? We not worried about the next week. We worried about us and only who? Us. That ain't that. Thank you. Go deeper, okay? New moon in Scorpio. This one wanted to stay in the bottom of the box. And look what it says. Go deeper, okay? So, we're going to be going deeper on this channel, okay? We're going to be definitely breaking some curses, breaking some generational curses. We are going to be diving deeper into our healing for ourselves and our childhood healing. We're going to be doing a lot on this channel. I'm excited. Now that I got my own place, I could be able to maneuver around like I want to. So, it's all up from here, Aquarius. All right. I love each and every one of y'all. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe so you can get the notifications of when I post another video. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Again, I'm going to keep saying that. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, okay? I love y'all. And I will be on here for another one. Peace, love, and light. Mwah.